Excellent. Hello and welcome, squaddies and squadettes, to the Squad Rivals Tournament semifinals. I'm your caster, Winterson, and today we have Raven and Owls versus Old Knights on Yeehaw Territory Control V2 on squad version 2.11. So you'll see some things look a little different. This territory control layer is known to be quite boring, but we might just see something new here. It is the semifinals. We have great teams playing, so I expect the best of the squad competitive tournament, or that the squad competitive tournament has to offer. Hey, you want some more information on the Squad Rivals tournament? Type _rivals in chat for a link to the Discord. And special thanks to our ref, I Get Wrecked. Ref are great. They support, they're great support staff, and what an amazing support staff they are. Very grateful for each one I get. Now, let's get on with the casting. So, Yeehaw V2 looks pretty old, looks pretty dated. Pretty sure these guys are going to finish up the tournament with 2.11, but that's just because 2.13, or yeah, I think it's 2.13 now. Having some FPS issues. Everyone's having them. A lot of the comp guys are as well. So it's rough for everyone involved. Just a minute before the game starts. Looks like they're utilizing all the vehicles they can. I do believe there are tanks on this layer. Yes, there are tanks. And they're about a minute on wait. So this will be a little bit more interesting than the finals for the previous tournament that I've casted for. They did do their finals. SRG versus Spit, with SRG coming out on top, barely coming out on top. And that was a boring one for sure. But we'll see how this one goes. Take a look at the other team, see what they're doing. Exact same thing, it looks like. One man in the piece of armor, probably just to get it out there. Bezu, not exactly sure what he's doing on the roof. And it looks like we got to roll out right now. Both teams look to be overextending. Old Knights, who I may mispronounce as Old Bones, so apologies, seem to be going pretty deep, or they plan to go pretty deep. Versus Raven and Owl's more tame approach. Just replying in chat. We had a little bit of a delay. We really want to make sure that these people have their time. Both teams agreed to an extension, so I think that's okay. We do see the helo drop here. Great drop. A little bit of a rough landing. Oh! I think some of them got caught in the blades. Injuries already. Are they going to use the helicopter as a machine gun? Is that their plan? Nope, just to get the radio down. Both teams have the radios down right away. We're seeing a great spread. They're getting that north end like they should. Whoever controls the top is key. Ratori walking right past. Oh no, Kitman goes down. That was due to Luda. Machine gunner on the roof, Mr. Monopole. Just spraying at this point. I think he's gotten a few downs. BTR's coming in now. And the strikers as well. This is the fight zone. This is the fight club. Second striker is here. Little vehicle on vehicle action like we always love. Looks like they're gonna come up center. I expected a pincer maneuver, but it doesn't look like they're doing that. Strikers are hulled down. They have great sight lines and they're well protected over here. They're looking for targets. They may have spotted one. Nope. Just away. That's Captain and Conan. That vehicle hasn't popped off. They're waiting on sound.
Details are moving in the north on my defense mark.
I'm checking the north. I finally hear a call out.
They're trying to get an angle on you, Triggers.
That tail rotor is out. Great accuracy from those guys. One shot looks, it looks ineffective. Looks like he shot a little low, popped a few tires. Nope, just popped one. One vehicle down. And they managed to get one vehicle down, but their vehicle is not destroyed. It is damaged. Second BTR is waiting for support. I think he's waiting for a gunner. He went ahead and popped his smoke. That vehicle didn't take any damage, so he's fine to hunt if he wanted to, but I'm curious what the play is. Maybe going for a wide flank to see what's going on. RVN has the plan. The vehicle's not down. It's going out for repair. Hilo looks like it's back up. Tail rotor on. He's going to take off and attempt to get more supplies. Old Bones has that sweet... No! And the Hilo goes down. I was watching the map. Probably prepping for a repair station. Checking the map right now. It looks like the second BTR that was damaged is going to go back for repair. Another option or smarter option. Nope. Smarter option would to be just trade vehicles with 7 because he is solo. He's not really going to be any support. But Old Knights here have mortars up and they are rocking the place. No clear winner right away, but there is a noticeable difference between the tickets. 366 for Old Bones to 384. Current ticket difference of about 20 tickets, almost exactly 20 tickets, some might say, with RVN in the lead. We are following Old Bones. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. RVN making correction. Ravens and Owls making a great push. A noticeably good push. Outdoor Yeti trying to hold that corner. It looks like RVN has mortars back up. Or has mortars to counter mortar. Striker coming in to help. Not able to pen that wall.
I'm bringing you ammunition for the mortars.
Mortars are hitting deadly accurate right where they need to be. Old Knights making a good flank. Looks like they're already found out. Luda, the only one left for now. Mortars doing their best. They're using these mortars to keep them out of a location rather than go directly for the kills. If they can stop them from getting inside that city cluster, having that concealment, having that hard cover, having that elevation, that is a good step towards what they need to do. I believe they know that the radio is in there, so if they can suppress that building and stop people from getting in there to repair it, that might be the option. Curiously, they're flanking north, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why Old Knights is going for this sector. There's not much up there. Looks like no. That is Old Knights Hilo. It is back up in action, adding more ammo to that mortar fob. The pond, always a point of contention. We see that Ravens and Owls have already put something on Bog Camp to stop their progress down there. Oof, Clean's been fragged in the water. No vehicles just yet. 15 minutes in the game, and we'll have our tank and Bradley see some make the cool boom booms happen. They're keeping up the suppression and the hate. Oh, I didn't realize this. The enemy hab is right inside here. So that's it. This actually makes a ton of sense to continue to mortar that. If you could sweep around the edges and keep them pinned inside that building with one exit, which is very easy to do. Oh, right there. He tried to move out of that mortar's way, and it just was not happening. But they are stuck inside that building. I am never, ever a fan of one exit habs. Yes, they're mortar proof. And yes, you really didn't exactly have options. And yes, you could still spawn. But man, does that make it difficult to make anything happen. In the game of Squad, there is no counter to that counter. Like, the only thing I could think of is maybe pull a vehicle inside that opening, have the vehicle take the shots, load inside the vehicle, and get the infantry out. That's the only thing. But even then, mortars do damaged vehicles, so it's only a matter of time. Plus, it's a hot situation. Mortars cease. They're able to get a few guys out. Lord of Owl going around for a flank. They are pushing in. It's still not neutralized. They are attempting to push. No neutralize yet. Ori very close. Ooh. So Mir, I think he goes down. Nope, still up. May bleed out though. No blood out. Sinico looking to push up slow. Vladimir ready to make a move. Lauren runs out. He's gonna hop the wall. Tamir doesn't even see it. They don't see each other. Oh my! Does nobody check their corners? Vladimir in. Lauren coming back. Ooh! Gets laid out with those headshots. Yaga goes down too. Baba Yaga could be misremembering this individual. I do think I remember him being a Spit player before. I think he's gone home, shall we say. I believe the old knights have a German aspect to him, and I think Baba Yaga, if it's the correct individual I'm thinking of, is a German individual. So we should expect some good stuff from him. I say go home. Might have got kicked off the team or benched. Alright, I don't know. We make assumptions here. That's what we do. Narek coming out. What's the play? Goes in the garage. They're getting a revive train going on. Narek holds that angle. Looking for anyone to push. Met making the flank like he needs to. That Hab is down for a second. Met does go down. They are watching the back. Hope pushes. Hope doesn't clear garage. Hope inside. Ooh, and a trade between Hope and Monopole. They were trying. Second comes in. Mirnik. He's got backup. Porez. He's checking those windows. Got that hard lean going. Q and E. Don't add him. BTR comes in. That's going to give good overall support. It doesn't look like there's any other vehicle out yet. And armor should be spawning very soon. Oh, 7 minutes. Never mind. I'm wrong. Aurelius goes down to MG fire from, I think, Tamir, who's posted up on the concrete wall. Do they still have it neutralized? Yes, they do have this Hab neutralized. RVN moving in.
Enemy up at 41.
We got to see some good stuff from Old Knights. Interestingly enough, we have Feizu Kudu in the back lines. Great players to just cause damage. Art of Luck down. Hervok down. Tower. Listen, man, I can't. Come on, you know me. I think he's gonna pop a tire or two. Feizu out there doing work. Who else is out here? Miksu? Mortars are once again rocking the enemy Hab. I believe they look a little off. They are. Oh, they are upset in chat for that Logi kill that Kudu was able to grab. All things are fair in love and war. The unfortunate aspect is that you can camp the enemy main in these games. It's a doable tactic. Kind of shitty, but that's just my opinion, man.
Where the fuck is the BTR flip? The BTR right now. Kill the crewman. Good job, well. We're going for the flip BTR, keep it flipped. It's on the flip now. Wake up, BTR, keep it flipped. Moving on. Oh, it's not flipped anymore. Oh, fuck. Nope.
Apparently one of the 30 mils was flipped and I missed it, and I am shitty. Sorry about that. Oh, Art of Luck goes back to get the Logi, gets shot out again. Looks like there is a group of guys at the anchor just clearing it. That's bodies off the objective, off where they should be. Taking a look at the ticket difference, about 100 tickets, so they have stepped it up, and tanks and IFVs aren't even out on the battle yet. Another interesting aspect is they haven't started capping. No, as soon as I say that, of course.
I'm gonna try to set up one for being outside.
And I'm sure it's going to come up 1,000 more times. Yes, once again, these competitive matches are being casted in Squad version 2.11, a special tournament edition made especially by the devs for the competitive team to finish out the Rivals tournament on a stable and working and what they trained on branch. I think this is the last time we'll see 2.11, but I could be wrong. Obviously, a lot of people are having issues with 2.12 or 2.13, if you will, and I'm not sure we'll see a return. I'm not going to say it's going to kill the comp community, but it'll do some damage for sure. So I'm not really one to speculate on what's going to happen next, but you know, I think what's going to happen is you're going to see a lot of good players not want to play comp anymore because comps are going to start playing on the 2.12 or the 2.13 branch. And this is just going to have a lot of veteran comp guys go pretty much into retirement until it gets fixed. But that's not going to be the end. They're going to get replaced by skilled players who have decent PCs and are able to run it and not have issues with it. Unfortunately, it does look like Old Knights Hab is down. I'm not sure if that got mortared or if they're moving on it. Trying to get eyes on it now. It looks... Did they do another single entry Hab? No. They just dug it down. I'm blind, man. Wow, that is wedged in there. Holy shit. Well, I mean, it's got 2 exits. Obviously, 2 exits wasn't enough. Old Knights. Suggestion. 3 exits. RVN playing very aggressively. They have their backline troops causing a bunch of chaos. Old Knights needs to rein in their troops and bring them back. They got to keep in mind that the game mode is territory control. These wide flanks don't exactly win the game. They can. It's a decent strategy, but your real goal should be to keep everyone in the play zone. And I think they're having just a little bit of trouble doing that now.
Can you come to my...
Luckily enough for Old Knights, Raven and Owls are delayed because they have to sit there and cap these points before they can make any real progress. Obviously, you have people like Kudu, you know, Mercenary, who else is out there? Feizu, Kowalski. They're back here causing chaos, doing damage, and that's hurting them quite a bit. It doesn't look like there's any other Hab on the map for Old Knights, which is a big old fat L in chat. F, if you will. L may be coming soon. We do get 1 Hab here, which I believe is a possible prep to a repair station. Not exactly sure. A decent angle. Armor is in play. Tanks are up. And tanks are in play. But RVN doesn't give a shit. Excuse my language. RVN does not care. They have not touched their tank, and the enemy tank is in play, is in a position to counter the enemy tanks. But it's very possible that you won't see RVN or Owl use the tank at all. They're going to sit here. They're going to wait. They're actually looking for the tank. It's a shame that they couldn't... Yeah, it's in a depression, I think. If they could get eyes on the enemy's main and see that there was a tank in main. We'll see some arty action in about 3 minutes, almost at the halfway point for this game. Stream's getting a little chunky.
Right between 2 and 5.
Are they getting their own hap up? I think they are. Woo! Not today. I believe that was a miss by Fraz. Could be wrong. Looks like they're putting another hab down. Interestingly, gun run coming in. Not gonna hit much, but we'll go ahead and watch it. Get that airstrike all up in your face. Here it is. Nice. Very cool, but didn't do squat. Squad is a perfectly working game with no bugs. That is my response to what we just saw. Oh, Gnome! Poor Gnome! Oh man, he's got the Jeep and... Cynico, no. Poor Gnome. Man got surrounded. Looks like Old Knights are on a -4 bleed. Current ticket difference, a lot. You're looking at close to 200. I don't think there's a recover. RVN and Owls brought their A game, and I think it's only going to get stronger in the second round. DJK down, Zulu dusted. No one around to support or investigate the report. IFV coming down the road, taking a quick look at the map. It looks like there was an attempt to possibly take one of the MBTs, but it doesn't look like that's the play. I'm gonna check main real quick for Old Knights because I'm curious if they took their IFV out. And I can't tell. I don't see it there, which tells me it must be out. But I haven't heard anything. I don't see anything. I don't know nothing. Maybe it got destroyed in the early. Looks like it was destroyed very early, which is a good chunk of tickets. That's 10 tickets plus 2 driver gunner, 12 total if they weren't revived, which for the most part they usually aren't. Lauren down, Monopole down, Jeep taking that high edge. So we got an arty strike here, which I assume is Old Bones, or correction, Old Knights. Little furball of action might be happening here soon. Jeep opening up, only to get sprayed down like a ragdoll. Ninja taking a sleep. That building is going to be infested. We have this arty strike now. Looks like it's not going to be much. Ooh, and that's not good. Enemy radio is found by the armor squads. They're gonna go ahead and get it on bleed, I believe. They dropped one for it. It's down 1 level. They don't know that Paco is right there. What's the play?
Groups are running right in front of
And he ambushes Paco. Who's the response crew? Cynico. On his way to make a difference. Can he save the radio? Ooh, rocket shot down. I think that was an engine hit. And he goes down due to that. Radio's not getting saved for that. Large plume of smoke. I don't think that radio's getting saved. Cluster of RVN guys running hard. Zulu Jeep. TD and Groucha? Listen, man. I'm curious if they know that the enemy hab is here. I'm sure they do. That's where everyone is pouring out. They might just bleed them of tickets. They're still on that -4 bleed. So it looks like it, some rough stuff.
We have enemies in the east. They're on the radio again. They should shovel it up soon.
Looks like they were able to get over here and save the radio jeeps on the quick build.
Push towards
It's not on bleed out.
Shoveling it up. Push, 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 push.
They're telling them to push. Look, the one push. Tanks still out there. Oh, tanks are in play. They actually took it out. I'm curious on what the play is. I think tank's just sending it, maybe to get a better position. Not sure if he got shot. Conan, Captain, in the vehicle. Ooh, tank shots are missing. It's good to keep that mobility. Ooh, and that's a track right there. I believe that was a double track. Oh my god.
Call when you need to.
That looked like a pen. I think he's bouncing. I'm not sure. I think I see a little smoke coming up. I know their tank is injured. I'm thinking 1 or 2 more hits. That looked like a bounce to me. I think that's destruction. Nope. They're trading blows right now. There it is. That's a destruction of an enemy tank, and he had the first shot. You hate to see it. I think he was just bouncing off the glaciers the entire time. I'm not exactly sure. I wish I did have the little health bar or was using masters so I could actually determine what was going on with those shots. I'm going to say there was a lot of bouncing and non-pens, but yeah, he may just not have had the sight line he needed. His goal should have been to aim for the side hull. He had a perfect shot, but he kept bouncing off the cheeks. And it looks like they see that he is still alive, so they're going to go get that quick kill. Congratulations to Captain and Conan for that kill. Jumping right back into the action. 42 tickets left. With that tank dying, that's 15 plus 2 driver gunner. Well, plus 1. That's 16 tickets total just for that engagement. That was a very risky move, and I honestly would have called that tank back. I would have said, no, sir. I've seen games won literally by 6 tickets before. We see a mass spawn of these guys here with the play. They're already getting suppressed. Cynico is out there. PKP opening up 30 tickets. Jeep is on the box shot, bipoded up. Cynico, I believe he's shooting right over Cynico's head. Looks like there's some RVN guys getting in there. Old Knights has to do something. What that something is, I'm not sure, but they better figure it the fuck out. Oh my! I didn't catch it, but I believe that was a knife kill from Hope on Miku. That was F in chat. I heard the knife noise. I'm pretty sure that was a knife, but I didn't get in there to cover it. We do love our comp knives here in my castings. That's getting knifed is such a meme. Hope's still alive. See if he can get a second one. Upstairs is clear. They're getting that out. Once again, we see another hab with only one exit. Multiple stories doesn't really help the case or the viability of it. But at the same time, when you're going against someone who's known to have great mortar teams like RVN and Owls, it's really hard to say what exactly is the right play. That might be the right play for them at the time, but I think in general, if you can try to get multiple exits inside of cover, that'd be a little bit more beneficial than one exit, if you will. I do want to compliment the squad leaders that are placing these habs, because they have placed these habs in buildings in which I would never have thought to put a hab in. Not that I would, but there are some magic men leading the old Knights. Tiger, somehow blind, finds his eyes. And I think that's it. 3 tickets. This is going to be a win for...
Maybe they took down the radio near me because it's dead here.
Raven and Owls. Almost said Raven and Knights.
We've lost the battle.
And if you want a joke, not to make fun of anyone, just go ahead and get our screenshots. Just to make sure Ref has what he needs. And that's by 2:45 tickets, 5-minute break, and we'll be back. Enjoy the music. Maybe it's copyrighted. I don't know. Let's find out. Welcome back from the break, everyone, and welcome squaddies and squadettes to the Squad Rivals Tournament semifinals. Once again, I'm your caster, Winterson, and we have the Ravens and Owls versus Old Knights on Yeehaw Territory Control V2 on version 2.11. Yes, we rolled back. We're not on 2.13. We're on 2.11. So people miss that next time. Pay attention. Last match, crushing victory for Ravens and Owls over Old Bones. We're now going to follow Ravens. Old Bones definitely on the defensive most of the time. If you want some more information on the Squad Rivals tournament, type !rivals in chat for a link to the Discord. Then once again, special thanks to our ref. I get wrecked ref. They're great support staff. They help us out a ton. And I show a little love to them. You know what I mean? About a minute 30 till roll out. This second round is usually the spicier rounds. You get to see a little bit bolder plays. RVN has room to work with. I'm sorry. Ravens and Owls have room to work with. So they can maybe do some fun stuff, some cool stuff. And we'll see how it plays out. RVN, once again, not getting cocky and saying, well, okay, I lied. There is a team getting cocky and going straight for the center. But not as much as they were before. We showed them they're using all their vehicles as they did last time. There was a few DCs right in the beginning. Some of the critical players are crucial players. So we'll see how that plays out. Old Knights seem to be doing the same tactic. Full infantry squad inside of the helo. And once again, tanks and IFVs will be in play after a short cooldown. 22 minutes from match start. Let's see some fine helo on helo action, whoever that may be. Helo's flying now. No mark from the helo indicating where it's going. Looks to be about the same place. Helo has an advantage. I guess just whoever's flying for the Ravens and Owls just ain't that good. Clean J-hook. Ooh, a little rough on the landing. Ooh, ooh. And they weren't able to get the radio down or a dismount. 3 of them went down. F in chat for that. A clean touch, a little bit of a damage, no broken legs. Doesn't look like they put down a radio either. This is a very, very, very... Wait for it. Very bad start to this fight here. Ravens and Owls showing some solidarity here. Not dropping a radio and only going on infantry. Tamir on the fight. We see a much larger dismount of troops to the south this time. Going what looks to be directly for Bog Camp. Tamir definitely causing a little bit of damage.
Northwest of Hinuka, they brought logging inside Hinuka, north side.
Tamir tried to CUNY. I don't think he'll try it again. Could be wrong. I'll keep you updated. IFVs, heavy APC, whatever you want to describe them, in play, pushing them off this city point. That city point might not matter if they just completely wrap them, so we'll see what RVN's play is. Now with this second round, this is the second half of the full match. I do expect both teams to be pretty warmed up. We might see a harder fight from Old Knights, but RVN might be warmed up too. Old Knights has to make up quite a bit of tickets. I wouldn't say it was a crushing or stomping victory, but man, that is a lot of tickets to be losing in a semifinal. Like 100, doable. 245, slightly less doable.
They're mostly on southeast building.
It looks like, yeah, they are just gonna go for the wrap. They, Old Knights didn't do any southern approach. They're gonna get him on a bleed just from wrapping. Old Knights went at their problem with a hammer, when what they really should have used is a screwdriver. Because they did not think this strat out. Mortars unprotected, but they are up. They are popping off for both sides. This being the main point of contention for the game. Really not too much going on. Like I said in the beginning of the first round, this map is notorious for being a turtle fest. There's a finals match between SRG and Spit, and boy was it boring. SRG won by about 6 tickets. A lot of people were mad. Made for a great finals. Ori down. Tamir, he's back. He's here to get revenge. I think they're just trying to box them in while they complete the wrap, which is, I think, exactly what they're doing. Still not on a bleed just yet, but this wrap is more and more likely. They need a hard shift of friendly infantry to the north to tile 10, and that point doesn't matter anymore. RVN Owls keeping the game mode in mind, but also being very conscious of the enemy team. While it looks like their overall goal is not to search and destroy, because they are getting overwhelmed by the amount of infantry spawning at Yeehaw. This point is Yeehaw. It looks like their goal is just to contain, which is that is the right choice.
I'm trying to just hold here.
Main road fine. Trying to keep an eye on all vehicle movements. It does look like RVN, correction, Old Knights are camping their main with vehicles. So now we can get into, well, not so much camping the main, but you could call it camping their piece of armor. Or their anchor.
So, how long you can come in? Minutes.
Great flying by Riss. Pod, that was some incredible flying right there. You love to see it. Looks like they were attempting to get another angle. I'm not sure they know where it would be landing, but it's already at home. So props to them.
They're trying to cross the road northwest of Yev right now. On the 1 diamond.
RVN, it looks like their plan is go straight for anchor. Trying to see what positions he might have. I don't think he's gonna have any.
I've got airstrike in 4 minutes, Victoria.
Oh, that is annoying. So what happened is there's a bug in the game that removes the turret. If you enter the turret, you'll die and cause a lot of bugs and glitches. So that's an F in chat for him. You saw him DC. You hate to see it. I mean, is that bug fixed in the newest version of the game? I don't think so. So you hate to see it. Let's call that the random chance of comp games. I'll be honest, I think I'm very surprised that there's even a competitive scene for this game because of the amount of bugs. But these guys are troopers. I honestly think they care about the game more than a lot of other people do, even though they are a smaller minority. Never in your life will you see someone dedicate so many hours to a game that has this many bugs. Like, that has just got to be demoralizing to get a bug like that in the semifinals. I'd be pretty pissed. Looks like AFVs are back in the fight, or correction. BTRs. I'll just call them BTRs. See, there's always a lot of drama with these vehicles because they're technically considered APCs, or they're technically considered IFVs by the game, but BTR literally means IFV in, or APC in Russian. So what I'm told is that the BTR 80As or 82As are considered a heavy APC by the Russian military.
Can I get smoke mortars on the west side of Yev on that new alley marks here so I can cross and cut them off at 10?
Great coordination. They're gonna sit up there. They're not exactly main camping. What gentlemen. But it doesn't matter. It does look like RVN does have a toe up on the map. So that's always hilarious to see. But also kind of corny. Once again, we see him not so much trying to push in, not trying to stop the hab, just trying to get that wrap going. Old Knights sees that they're going for the mortar hab, and it's now probably going to turn into the Turtle Fest that we expected it to be. And current ticket difference of about 25 tickets, 24 to be exact. Oh, I didn't notice this. Interestingly, RVN was able to get the enemy hab that was on, sorry, Raven and Owls, get the enemy hab that was on Yeho down, gone, and now they're able to push in and pretty much sweep out, which is also why you see such a large spawn of enemy infantry over here. It looks like RVN is actually on the enemy radio already. Incredible. Mikasu letting gnomes stay on the mortars. We see that. Can I get over there quick enough? Are we gonna see a kudu knife? I think their plan is to leave him on the mortars. That way he can't call and say they're on the mortars. They don't understand that this radio is being dug up. I'm not even sure if it's being dug up. Let's find out. Nope, they're just on it. One shot.
411. I sent one.
Great plays by Feizu. See the frag, or we hear it. Ineffective. He's double shoveling that down. Not sure if he put the bomb down. I would assume, yes, he did. Was it enough? Yes, perfectly timed. He's down again. Pop off, Feizu, pop off.
Plays football already on Java.
Bleed overbet already.
He's got one more opposition with support of Mikasu. I think Feizu got it. Feizu is earning his non-bench status right now. He may be getting a message from a spit recruiter very soon, I would think. That is some great plays right there.
Conan, come kill this lodge on radio. South of you, marked.
That is unfortunate for them. They are still struggling with this disappearing turret. Oh, and a flip. Unfortunate at the worst possible times. Looks like they're just using it as ammo for both the hats and lats. That is incredible. Not sure if that shot hit. Yep, missed. Called it. That is, that's awesome. That's awesome to see these guys using that as a mobile ammo source so they can hunt down the enemy vehicles. Adapting, overcoming, and not just complaining because the vehicle isn't there. It's not fair. Free thinkers, if you will. Here we go. -1 bleed for Old Knights. This is the start. Old Knights putting a little bit more of a fight this time.
North of Squad 1 rally, west side of Yov, Hex 21, south side.
And interestingly, Old Knights did do a little bit of a hot drop on the mortar hab here. Let's see what the play is. Lone Wolver.
We're cutting them off. We're in Hex 10.
What about airstrike?
Tampafos down. Nicer Kex.
Front flank.
Nicer Kex down.
It's 5 man, I think.
Rulla's still alive.
Bert, can you
I've worked with him a few times. Not too keen on how good of a player he is. And Cleansman, another fellow caster.
Move your mortars now.
Yeah, that's one fucking
He's a caster and a comp player.
It's already dropping.
It's already dropping, guys.
Can I take your ammo from Stepney?
Completely fine.
Let's see what brain. Nope.
No, have not fine.
Yeah. Do everything.
Nice. Try to get the one tap turned into a 2-tap with a third shot.
Yeah, if you can.
Wolver. Still alive. APC up, used as transport. So both APCs do not have their turrets, or they have the turret bug. Just a little information about that turret bug. If your friend or someone you want to use that weapon can see the turret, they can jump inside the turret. So if I spawn in the game right now and try to jump in that turret, I would get bugged, and I'd have to disconnect from the game to fix it, or the vehicle's gonna have to die. I believe this is an old bug. It's a legacy bug. It's not currently in the live build of the game, which is 2.13. I could be wrong. I haven't experienced it. I've only had about 30 hours on 2.13, so I am not the one there to suggest it. Also, something interesting is I do believe there are 2 people in each of those vehicles. I think we're just not seeing them. Great strats. He's going to drop the smoke and push him out of the way. That's what you want to see for some great cooperative armor play. Kudu out there alone and unafraid. He's going to push himself into the bush, pop another smoke. It's critical that you put breaks in between your smoke like that. I mean, to be 100% honest, you can pop just a little puff every now and then if you really want to, just to save on your engine smoke. He is not being hunted just yet. -2 tickets a minute bleed for Old Knights. Tanks are in play. Old Knights the first one to grab it. Not sure. IFV is out too, and it's not dead right away.
The northwest of the Hexus.
What I'm curious about, though, is what happened with this tow. It was in the perfect position to cause quite a bit of damage, and I'm not sure if it did cause quite a bit of damage. Mathmaster, I think he's out here being the disrespectful main camper. Look at the look at him. Look at his stupid ass disrespectful face. Look at this shit.
Yep. I'll try to get a southwest.
You see the disrespect in his eyes.
Southwest what?
I can get airstrike.
Okay.
But
Wait.
Old Knights didn't cry about it. They took out that hab, or they took out that tow, and moved on with their lives. So now they have an APC or they have a APC and a tank to deal with. IFV. EMP. I should probably stick with what they're called.
Hey, if you're not mortaring anything, actually, never mind.
No,
Did you get Mark, Paco?
Lord Fagu says, never mind.
Paco, did you get Marco for airstrike?
Nope. No,
Can
I'm
you
on
drop
now,
a
it's
cell?
fine.
Okay. Then.
Mortar should be good enough for Tori. Okay, yep.
Yeah, that is very unfortunate. You know, I always, speaking of the turret bug, we're reading the chat in game. Speaking of that turret bug, I always think it's hilarious when people, like, put their, brought to you by, like, oh, this is a server brought to you by Oasis. I'm pretty sure this server is hosted by Oasis. I have server names off, so we can't verify that. But I'm pretty sure it's hosted by Oasis. And, you know, when things like this happen in such a high, not so much high stress, but like a very important situation, it's always embarrassing to the server hoster to have something like that happen. And, it just, you know, kind of case in point, you know, maybe don't use Oasis. Here we see the Turtle Fest now, but it looks like what Spit wasn't able to do in that finals match, Ravens and Owls are able to do, and that's get across this road. That road was always a dividing line between the two teams, so it was always rough to see. However, that was Yeehaw Territory Control V1. This is Yeehaw Territory Control V2. The center of the point is on Yeehaw itself and Bot Camp and the Swamp. So they are past the midpoint. However, in the V1 variant, that road is the direct middle of the zone, and they don't have fun armor vehicle or armor to play with. Don't see the tank on the map, which means he's either down or in the fray. Taking a quick look at it. Can't see the countdown timer for it. I don't know why it's doing a countdown. The vehicle's already... Listen, man, Squad's a perfectly good game. No bugs to be found. Kowalski Tiger. E.T. Hey, Quebec. Making a push. Kowalski taking a little bit of fire.
You are good on HP, no need to patch Kowalski.
Oh,
Grenade.
It's fine.
That was a gun run. I believe on the enemy tank. Did it happen? It did. There it is. Great shot. Wasn't able to get it. Couldn't see the tank on the map. I don't know why I couldn't.
Do we have mortar?
No,
There's
wait,
Groucha.
Fucking more. Defend.
Can we just put mortars on the fucking tow fob or something?
Tifo.
I don't think you have range yet. Logi in West Pet. Mask, can you see it? See what I can do.
Parker, I'm gonna need someone to do logic runs.
No, I don't see a mixer.
Sounds like a little bit of city fighting to the south.
Hop up.
Check that out, see what's going on. Great spread of the RBN guys in the RBN and Owls coalition. Lorfagu, Cynico, Plan B mercenary. Vladimir, Pudding, and Ori doing some work. Ori taking a little bit of a hit, but taking out nicer keks. That kek was not so nice. Cynico, the first one to push across near in the building. Sempo, Red Dune, down. Cynico needs to check his corners. He does. Ooh, check the corners, but not the bushes.
Yes, laboratory.
In the bush on the west side of the building.
Yeah, it's on that.
What's the play? He's not going to be able to throw a frag.
Tell Pierre.
Is he bandaging and Cynico is not calling it out for him? No, he's not. Ooh, in a trade, you hate to see it. Great to see. Great shots from Plan B. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. Several bugs. Many bugs. But it's okay. Maybe it's fixed. I don't know. I haven't cast it on 213 yet, so hopefully whatever the next tournament is, it'll be a cleaner one. Not actually sure what the next one is. This looks like the main point of contention. For some reason, to the north, Ravens and Owls aren't choosing, and that's mostly the Owl crew up there, but Owls aren't choosing to get the tile. So they're kind of fighting on a tile that doesn't exactly matter. It looks like their rally may have burned, so it's not going to happen anyways. So always interesting to see. We have spread infantry to the south on Bog Camp. Mix of both teams fighting it out with a piece of armor, having that fun glitch. And the worst thing about this bug for you guys and me as someone who's casting the game is that we don't know if that's shooting, we don't know where it's shooting, and we don't know if it doesn't make a sound. So we don't know if that thing's even being used or being effective. Collapsper goes down, hunted by Pone, the Porez and Zulu. Bert makes a saving grace jump to not die. Those mortars are on point on RBNs and Owls, Ravens and Owls Hab. It looks like Ford's goal is to shift back and cap the tile, but it looks like it wasn't enough. Oops. Badass almost broke my chair.
I gotta stay those out.
Sorry about that. Had to verify something real quick with someone.
Enemies are pushing from
Current ticket
northwest
difference.
Bog. They are pushing from
Say 100,
lower
man.
Petrivka,
It's about
be
100.
advised.
I really thought the armor would kind of fix the turtle-ish, but it's just turtle not enough. Maybe we can see the gunners.
Can we have one guy as guard fucking bug cam? anti me fucking fault.
BMP is up. They keep using these top edges here. A very viable strat, but overall it's not going to help them out in the long run. Rapcha. Going in. Wow.
Attack position between 1 and 2.
Once again, making their way or attempting to make their way into the town. It's only held by a few. Not sure if there's any anti-armor nearby. I should turn that on for you guys. Looks like there is a hat coming in to do a little bit of work. Kowalski. Nope, not Kowalski. Rocket's out, ready to do some damage. Looks like the piece of armor has moved on away. Mercenary was ready to do his job to the best of his ability.
BTR, chicken coop.
Do you hear that? Vehicle popping off. That tow is up. Is Mathmaster actually going to be useful on that tow for once?
Enemies coming from south.
I'm not sure. Yeah, that tow. Yeah, I forgot about that. Didn't see that. He's in a great spot, a great bush.
I'm resetting my rally north. The north is open to your northeast.
He just doesn't have what he needs. He needs a little bit more of an elevation. If I were to suggest them, to be completely honest, I mean, right at this tip right here should allow you to see both. No, damn.
Subs at the moment. If you can get some on bug camp, that'd be great.
Oh, looks like the tow is back up. They know where it is, and they're gonna go straight for it. RVN and Owls making a good concentrated push now. It looks like they finally got that foothold that they needed. Foothold. What's the play, Mathmaster? What's the play? Ooh, great shot. Unfortunately shredded. That's going to be a ton of damage. He actually got it on fire. Looks like they're going to save it overall. But I think Mathmaster's just going to respawn. What kid is Mathmaster? Mathmaster is a lat. So he can end this by himself. This is his time, his moment to shine. He's got to get out there. ASAP. We'll keep the map up because I just want to catch some Math doing some cool shit. Time. He's just got to spawn. That's all he has to do. And pull out a rocket and load it and not miss. That's the small things. So only one is on repair. One is dismounted on repair. Vehicle tracks are back up, but he is one shot if Math can make it. And I don't think the timing was right. Math has spawned. He's sprinting his little gams. He's trying to get out there. That is such a far range. And I think it's going to be, yep, out of sight. Math moving right towards that sound. I don't think it's going to happen. I think he's going to get a shot gang from someone else. It doesn't look like there's any hats or lights nearby. BMP RTB to repair, but Squad 8 is on him. I'm not actually sure what they're spotting. Ooh, they saw him. Dismount, dismount. No! It was not enough. I'm not even sure if he was being shot at. I'm gonna assume that he was.
Kill 2 here, but
We got an RE strike coming in now. What the hell?
Nice.
RE strike coming in now. Looks to be for... I don't even know whose that is, to be honest. I mean, I assume it's Old Bones, but... Or, correction, Old Knights, but,
Goku, how's your pressure there?
that seems very...
Minuscule.
Not exactly sure why you
Around
would...
this whole fucking game. I just can't cover Squad 4's east.
Squad 4 is having a tough time to the north. But it looks like if they can just make a concentrated effort through this city, push through this lowland, and get up to that compound, they can finish it up. That is a walker if I've ever seen it. Kudu once again. Playing the back capper. Looks like they're already on the radio. I'm not sure how they spotted it, but that... Oh, maybe not. Does he... He's got to know it's there.
Alright, is it moving north? Do you know? Any audio?
I think he's in Hex 9 cabin. Somewhere around. I see a lot of fucking smoke.
Do they honestly not? No. Okay. Yeah, that destroying that radio is gonna mess a lot of things up for Old Knights. There it is. It's down. It's disabled. RBN just has to do a little bit of work. Current ticket difference of about 180 tickets-ish.
We are losing
Huge lead.
They are pushing hard to the west side of
I'm not one to call it. We're going to try to find some cool shit to cover as well. But I don't think that's exactly going to happen. It is getting a little turtly. Both teams do not have any close forward spawn. Ooh. That's the destruction of the Bradley.
still west of Bog.
F and chat for that crew. They are fighting hard for Bog Camp. They have been a thorn in their side forever. I was thinking maybe they press out, but it looks like they're going to take a little bit more of a defensive stance and get them to push out. Plainsman goes down to Lone Wolver, which I don't think is grammatically correct to say that, but don't quote me. I can barely pronounce anyone's name. Bert,
Alright, I'm gonna try and push.
looking for more. Over Pelly? I don't even know if that's
Use a direct.
No, Fugaku.
Lone Wolver definitely earning his keep. Bert down.
Oh, Okay.
Shocks. Looks to press in. You would think they would fan out and burn whatever rally or find whatever hab is spawning those infantry, but for some reason they just are not. This is the main spawn for all the attacking RVN forces. I apologize. I said that about 100 times. I keep wanting to say Raven and Owl, but it's not like there's a cute little acronym to say like R plus O. Like it's RVN plus Owl. And that's just like way too much to say. Way too much. I can't be bothered. Chox is down. Looks like that got that area under control. We see that walking Artie, which is looking pretty fresh. Wish I could have covered the carnage. But it did remove a few of the thorns. That's the final barrage. Stopped right in front of Jeep and Mirnik. Jeep getting tap fired. It's not penning. Ah, it pens. He did have a little bit of safety there.
We need to get. I'm bringing.
No, plan B. He was the lat, but don't worry, Hat's over here. Cynico. Cynico is about to earn some points. Oh, he may be out of rounds. He may be trying to secure the area first. He must be out of rounds.
Ori, can you place a fob there?
31 tickets left in this match, so that just goes to show
Ori, can you place a fob when you spawn in? Place a fob on Mark.
Old Knights was doing pretty well. Doing okay. Doing better. Doing better than they were. By about 20 tickets, and not too much of a warm-up, but... BTR 82 causing a little bit of chaos, not wanting to get shot though, not wanting to waste those tickets. And a shot miss from Poyraz. Maybe? Quick, Tamir. Show him your Q&E, dude. Kowalski going up. He's just the MMG, so he's not going to be too effective either. 25 tickets. Current ticket difference of about 195-ish. Tiger is so bored with the match, he's falling asleep and yawning.
James is gonna wait for it.
Zulu popping shots. One down.
BMP is watching lower Petruka from north as well.
Poyraz going possibly for a redemption. Is this Poyraz's redemption arc? No, it's not, because he's out of rounds probably. He just wants to see the pretty armor. Oh shit, he on X Games mode.
RVS Digger inside lower Petruka, be careful.
Damn good call out. That man had enough time to say RWS Tiger inside of lower Petruka. That's where the armor is, but you know what's going on there. 14 tickets left. One vehicle destruction will put them in a very, 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 very bad position.
Is an enemy there?
Oof. I believe that was after the enemy helo, which was a miss, but they're letting him get away. Oh! No, they're not. 6 tickets left. And you know how this goes at the end when I do my title card. A card should already be up, and that is my anticipated win. Am I right? Am I wrong? Let's find out. I could be wrong a lot. And if there isn't one, it means I'm respectful, or I really don't know. Oh my god. 100% packet loss? Am I just gonna get kicked? At 2 tickets? What a shitty server. Damn, I don't know what to do. This has not happened in a few years. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and give the victory and do the end speech. But look at that. Yikes, that is absolutely embarrassing. I'm gonna find out. I want to find out who that server host is, because that is absolutely disgusting. Provided by 20R. Nope, that wasn't it. London 1, oasishosting.net. And 7 people were in. Oh man, that is a rip-a-roni. Oasishosting.net. Just keep them in mind for servers that you never want to have your servers hosted by. Absolutely embarrassing. So alright guys, obviously that's going to be a victory for Raven and Owls. They were down to 2 tickets left at the end there. Really sad to see. We didn't get to see people's kill counts or anything like that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed what you saw. If you liked what you saw, give me a follow. If you didn't like it, unfollow. I don't fucking care. Yeah, once again, shout out to my ref, I Get Wrecked. I always appreciate my refs. You guys help me out quite a bit, and I don't think I'm going to be casting the final match. I really don't want to keep swapping back between 211 and 213. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys next time on whatever tournament needs casting. Have a good night or afternoon, guys.